Sally Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, here with you for another Facebook Live. The week just goes like this, doesn't it? Hello everyone. Good to see you here. When you jump in, whether you're watching the replay or live, please say hello. Let me know where you're from. I always love seeing all these different countries and places, and it's very exciting, especially when we get random places. It's like, I'm from Scotland. What? Someone from Scotland's watching? Good, it's all going live. Excellent. And I hope you're all very well this week. I hope you've had a crafty week, or a fun week at least. I jumped on yesterday to show my new hair because I did the before shot. I think it even freaked my father out. He was like, what is going on with your hair? Probably never seen foils in my hair before. So let's make sure I'm seeing comments and that everything's okay. It looks good this end. We'll do another refresh on this computer. And then I'll be all excited. Hopefully I'll see all the... Hi! Yay! Good to see you all. Good morning. Watching while trying to sign up to MailChimp. Good on you, Shayna Gay. It's a very good thing to start. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm very happy because it's very hot here in Melbourne and it's only going to get hotter. So I thought, you know what? We're going short again. So that will be good. From Montana. Like Hannah Montana? Hi, thank you very much, everyone. It's so good to have you here. I've been very, very busy on my blog. I have a new update. Have you noticed the new update here? The lovely Bruno went to Kmart and got me some really cool little letterings. I'm like, where have they gone? There they are. He got me all the letters for my sign. So I thought, rather than putting kyliebertucci.com twice, I thought, oh, I'll put up celebration time with a little exclamation mark. I'm so happy, Marissa. Yeah, please don't just be a friendly stalker. We like participants. It's a lot more fun when you participate because then I can go, hey, Marissa, so good to see you. You become my friend then. But if you just lurk in the background, I don't know who you are and I can't comment. I can't like your post and I can't say hello to you. So, Luann, the first time watching live. That's exciting. He spelled Kylie wrong. I love it, Bev. That's something Bruno would say. Did I spell it wrong? What's spelled wrong? Oh, I put it around the other way. Hey, Bruno, I need your help. Honestly, you can tell when I do a job. That is my job. That's a job I did. And I spelt it wrong. No, I did it. He got me the letters. I'm the one that put it up and I spelt my own name wrong. You can tell I'm like, everything is reactive around here. I'd love to be proactive one day, but everything is like, quick, quick. I did do this yesterday though, and I did it not under pressure, but yes. Look at my name. Hi, nice hair.
Hi. Kai Isle.
I'm Kai Isle. Can you pull it out without having to pull out the whole thing?
Yeah.
You'll find a way. So while Bruno's in the room...
Hi, everyone.
Guess what? You probably saw it on my post anyway, but we'll just celebrate together because we love celebrating with all of you. We made it to Maui! Yay! We're going to Maui in 2020 thanks to Stampin' Up. Thanks to our lovely customers. Thanks to all of you who support us and follow us. And yeah, we really appreciate it. So we're very excited about that.
The space, huh?
If you like.
Because it looks like a dot.
Oh, we don't need a space there. That's true.
No.
See, I need him to do everything for me. Don't put Kylie on the job. Good morning. I'll just stick to the crafting. That's my job. You had one job, Kylie. Oh, that looks better. Thank you.
And I might actually make a dot.
That'd be good. You're going to use a Sharpie.
I'll do something.
He's so good. Good man. Thank you, everyone. Everyone's saying congratulations, Bruno.
Thank you.
And tell everyone what you did to the Crazy Crafters yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He flashed. He flashed at the whole team. He ran in with his top over his head. My poor team. They're all going to be traumatized now. I'm like...
Come on, Jasper. Come on.
Thank you.
Jasper.
Thank you, sweet husband.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. They were all blaming you.
No.
Aloha. I have to learn how to do that one. So let me jump on in and show you what we've made recently. I'm sure you've seen it all on our blog, but just in case, I'll show you what we've made this week. And I've done quite a few videos this week. Have you all been watching on YouTube? Hey, Brandy. Oh, thank you, Karen. So this one was super, super cute. That one's the perfectly paired. These are all from the Occasions catalogue, these stamp sets. And I love the fact that this doesn't have to be baby. It could be you're traveling. It could be leaving work. There's a lot of different aspects to that stamp set, not just baby. This one's a perfect one that Bruno did for simple stamping. Remember our hashtag simple stamping. If you're just new, see you, Suzanne. If you're just new to stamping, this is a perfect place to start where you don't need any extra elements, just stamping alone and one layer. So that's a really, really great place. Hey, Kayla. Good to see you on here. This one was a gorgeous one done with soft sea foam and flirty flamingo. Who would have thought that combo would go together, right? Yeah, it's so cute, that one with the arc and the animals too. I just totally love that one. So this one here is, I'll get the exact name. I've got my catalogue out here. So this one is on page 5, which is the Forever Lovely bundle. And I've got all sorts of different elements there from the thinlits, including, you may not be able to see it with the camera, but in person you can see it. There's like a layer of the vellum. If you haven't played with our vellum cardstock, the Stampin' Up! Vellum cardstock, have a look at that vellum. It is so, so beautiful and so versatile. It has lots of beautiful elements to it that you can add. This one was Dear Doily, and I love this bundle because of the fact that you can leave the thinlits in. You don't have to cut out the actual doily. So there's a few options. I love those sort of thinlits because they give a lot of variety and they give you a lot of options. And this is where, with the well-written words, this is a bundle that comes together. It has the gorgeous thinlits, which you want to have your multi-purpose adhesive sheets for. Really, really gorgeous. And they are on, that might be something that you want to decide if you haven't joined yet. That might be one thing that you definitely add to your starter kit, because in Australia it is $132.25 for that bundle. But I am telling you, I'm glad I'm making you love crushed curry, Kayla. That's exciting. I really love crushed curry. It's just like a subtle tone. Like the Daffodil Delight's a bit like, I think I need some sunglasses. But but this is a little bit more toned down, and I love the earthy colour to it. But yes, that well-written, or well said, I should say. Well written is the stamp set, or the thinlits on its own. But well said is the bundle. So $132.25. Well worth signing up just for that bundle. If you know you want these gorgeous thinlits, and there's so many in there in the bundle. It's got like happy, you, baby, hooray, love, groom, bride, welcome, wishes, sympathy. So many beautiful words. And then this gorgeous element that goes with it. I'm sorry to hear that, Helen. I think Facebook might be being a bit glitchy because we had a Facebook Live this morning. And yeah, Oh, thank you, Julie. That's so sweet. She said I make the most amazing cards. Thank you very much. It's these products that are just making my creativity go cray-cray. Because if you look in the catalogue, it's similar. I saw the yellow and I'm like, oh my goodness, I totally want that for the background. So you can just find really cool ideas. I just shrunk the border. There's ideas everywhere out there. So it's very exciting. Thanks so much, Karen from Canada. Yay! I think Facebook's having a bit of a hard time with Facebook Live at the moment because, yeah, we had problems this morning with another live that Connie Stewart did for us, which was such a shame. She did such a good talk for us too on the training page. This is the wonderful romance, and it is so romantic. Oh my goodness, I love this paper. This vellum is absolutely beautiful. This whole bundle is absolutely stunning. So you can see like the versatility of this stamp set. Like I've used pretty much a similar background, but just changed the sentiment and done, instead of narrow, done with landscape, and just a different vellum from the same pack. So it's just got a lot of versatility, and it's good when you design a card to just do a few that are similar, not the same, but similar, and it keeps your creative ideas going. You just sort of change a few elements, and you can see here I've changed it by using the frame. Jessie Scott's on here. What are you doing on here? Say hi to Jessie, everyone, because she's in Bali at the moment. Drinking cocktails in the sun, reading a book. She posted a picture of her with their handmade bookmark from one of my girls in the team. And we're all like, And I said, I'm super jelly. She's like, well, I'm always super jelly when you go on holidays, so it's your turn. I was even stalking her flight mid-air. I could see it flying. I was watching Flight Tracker. It was so much fun. It was like 1:30 in the morning and I'm stalking Jessie flying to Bali. So Carol, that's a very good question. Can a demonstrator sign up for your training page? Yes, any demonstrator in the world can sign up. However, subscriptions open once a year, so you have to be ready. I do have other training, and I will do little videos and things like that for ones that have missed out on the training subscription, but it usually comes out about September, ready for October, and it's a yearly training program, because that way you have the best opportunity to get the most results, because it takes time to see results. It takes a year at least of really hard, dedicated, focused work. So yes. Did you eat our M&Ms? Totes. That's why we're now detoxing. We're watching what we eat. No sugar, no carbs now. I've got a wedding coming up. I have to watch myself. I've got to be careful. But there's one packet left. Of all the packets, I think we ate like 10 kilos. We did give away a few. Just a few. From Puerto Rico. Hi. Hi, Louise. Aw, thanks, Julie. She loves the training. And Tammy. Aw. Good on you, Jessie. Have a cocktail for me. I'll have an aviator. And what was the other one that we had in Thailand together? I mean, in the Philippines. Boracay. I forget the name of the other cocktail that we discovered. But that was really nice. That was a good cocktail. Yes, it's hardcore, but it's a good training program. Here's another one. Stinking cute. This one's so adorable. I've got a few technical videos, but I do need to add a few more. I've got blogging and MailChimp at the moment. You can get those two training things. So you set up a blog and get sending newsletters, because they're the two main things. But I do need to do a few more. Yes, I will get onto that one day. I just have to learn how to spell my name right first. Kamikaze! That's the one. Have you had one, Jessie? I hope you have. Kamikaze! I will check for you, Carol. Note to self. I need Jessie here. Jessie, can you type that note while you're in Bali? I'll write it on a piece of paper. Check for Carol. I will check, Carol. Oh, you like pina coladas, Kayla? I like pina coladas. We knew that was going to happen. Check Carol. I've got to write it down because this brain can't remember everything. Yes. So here's a new cutie. Use the blends on that one, the black blend. And I'm going to do a little bit of a blends lesson today because I did a video yesterday. I realised there's a lot of people that are not confident with our blends, which is so sad. We want to be blends happy. Look at all my beautiful blends. Yay. Who's collected them all? I've got a blends club in Australia. So if you want to collect them all, if you want to start collecting them, and hopefully after today, it will really help you to see why you have to have them. Why you not want them, need them. Now, this one here, oh my goodness, if you saw my video, I broke down in tears. Oh, that's Bruno's drink of choice, Carrie. Espresso martini, he loves them. We even make them at home. We haven't made them for a while though. Time and a half for Jess. I think that's where Bruno got it from, Kayla. I think he saw your storage and went, oh my goodness, totally storage envy. He was like, KonMari, we need to storage this correctly and we need exactly what Kayla has. Yeah, he got it from eBay. Did you get it from eBay, Megan? Yes, we've got to have all. So this was the card that I did a video on. And because I was looking after the twins at the funeral, I realised that I didn't have time. This is the kindness one that I made in my video. But I did this as a sympathy card as well, using the Dear Doily bundle. But I realised I hadn't had time to like grieve or cry or, to get upset about the loss of Vic. And he's left behind his beautiful wife, Shirley. So I had a really big cry. Like, it all just came out. It protruded. Like, the tears were just dropping. So I was going, like, during the video, I'm like, should I just stop? And then I'm like, no, keep going. Because I know that it really helps us to see the emotions that these cards bring to us. And the beautiful gift that we have to give to others. I've had some more sad news this week. So as awful as it is, it's just so precious to be able to have a beautiful card to give to a family who are going through a tough time. So I don't want to start crying again. So it's beautiful what we can do. Seriously, make a card, send a card, random act of kindness. It's just so beautiful. And look at that beautiful doily. How elegant is that? It's so, so stunning. I've got a lot more ideas for this step set. I know, it was so sad. Everyone just wrote the most beautiful messages though. Thank you so much for everyone who wrote me a message on YouTube. Bruno's like, what was your video today? Like, there's so many comments. What happened? And then he was so sweet. I said, oh, I cried. I was crying for Vic because I realised I didn't cry at the funeral. He gave me a big hug. He was so sweet. He's like, oh. So I'm glad I could be there. I know. It's like, I know. It's so hard. I think just being able to say, I'm so sad for you and I'm feeling, I feel for you. Like, we don't know how they feel. And we don't want to say, oh, I know how you feel, because we don't. Until you lose someone close to you, you don't know how it feels. So it's just saying, we're here for you. We're thinking of you. We're keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. And just knowing that someone is thinking of you makes such a big, big difference. So, and this one went live last night. I'm going to move on before I start crying again. Whew. This was from the amazing Bruno Bertucci, and he used, who would think of using the Garage, Geared Up Garage Designer Series paper with this beautiful Forever Lovely. I'm pretty sure he used in this one. The second one, yes, Forever Lovely bundle. So he mashed up two completely different suites. So sometimes the suites are really good to give us ideas, but don't let it affect you. Remember to branch out as well. You can use the Geared Up Garage on a beautiful romantic card. And I love the way he's done the basic grey And it's just like this beautiful grunge look, which I absolutely love. So he's done well. Ready? Should we do the test? Did Bruno do inside the card? I'm not going to open it yet. I'm going to let you comment. Did he put an inside, yes or no? Let's have a bit of fun. Is the card naked? Yes or no? Yes, that's the one. The Demonstrator Training Support Program. That's the one. I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. Now, I'm going to be, while I wait for all of your little comments to pop up, this is the stamp set that we're going to be using. And even if you're watching on replay on YouTube, I still want you to say, did Bruno write, did he do the inside of the card or not? That is the question. Tammy's saying no. Shelley's saying yes. That is the question. This is actually a bit of a trick question too. This is going to surprise you. So this is the stamp set we're going to use today to show you how to do some blending. And I'm very interested to see who struggles with their blends. You need to fess up. Who's finding it difficult to do blends? Oh my goodness, Bev. Oh, Bev. That just breaks my heart. November through to August. My mum. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's just so sad. You never set the notifications. Carol. Okay, you ready? Dun, 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 dun. Now, the trick is, he didn't. I had to put it in. So everyone who said no, you're correct. Correct. No, he didn't. Because I had to take the photo and blog it. So I was, Bruno, you haven't done the inside. So I had to do it. So that's the little trick, huh? He's so naughty. He's always doing naked cards. Flashing my team. Jumping around the place. And naked cards. Yeah, please give big hugs to Bev, everyone. We need to send her lots of love. Yes, what are we going to do with that, Bruno? That absolutely, I can't even express how much that makes me so sad, Bev. That's too much to handle. So we're going to do some simple stamping today. And I want to show you something really cool. So Jessie and I were very proactive and we're very excited. So Jessie likes that. Yes, I had to do it. I got totes cranky pants too. Jessie and I were very busy. We were doing a whole lot of cards for welcome cards. Shame on you, Bruno. I love that, Julie. And we decided to do, I was like, how many welcome cards should we do, Jessie? I would really love to welcome 20 brand new team members. But I said to Jessie, if we do 20, then what if we get more? You know what? Let's do more. Let's do 40. Let's do 40 welcomes. Because I have a very positive view of celebration this year. It's already just been a week of celebration. And I've had 6 wonderful people join my team. Yay! 6 new people. In the full team, there's been 17 so far in the Crazy Crafters. So we're very excited. Our team is like rocking it. We're celebrating. But I wanted to do a little tiny card just to say, hey, welcome. So good to have you here. And this is what we did. So I want to show you these cards because these are totally simple stamping. Now, if you haven't seen in our catalogues, we have some awesome new Memories and More cards. And they're actually note cards that you can stick the Memories and More cards onto. And then you instantly have the most amazing little note card here. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Bev. You're still trying to work out what to purchase, Suzanne. I get it. There's too many nice things. You have to do like a top 10. What am I going to use? Actually, that's probably the best thing. What am I going to use? What project do I exactly want to make with the items that I'm buying? Or for Suzanne, the items that I'm putting in my starter kit. Woohoo! They really are. And what I love, and in the US, I'm pretty sure, I'm very, very excited about these ones because we have Night of Navy ones. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they've gone on back order in the US because they're just that popular. It's really, really good. This is a great way of keeping it simple, Jewel. If you struggle keeping it simple, because I know I have a lot of ones watching my videos and they're like, I just want a simple card. They look way too complicated for me. So I'm going to show you how quick and easy you can put together a card and how inexpensive it is to do as well. So I'm going to explain this. So aren't they super cute? And even the little flowers and the leaves and the elements, that came from the Memories of More kit. That's the little embellishments. And that stamp set, in case you don't know what that stamp set is, it's a demonstrator exclusive only stamp set. So if you are a demonstrator, make sure you don't miss out on that stamp set. What's it called? Here we go. I'll bring it over. Stamping your way to the top. So demonstrator only stamp set. There is the number. Can you see the number there? And you have to order that through a demonstrator order. How cute is that? Look at that little envelope. Oh, I love what demonstrators get. We get lots of perks. So this is another reason to join because we get cool little perks that customers don't get. And magazines and events and anyway, I'll keep telling you how good it is to be a demonstrator until everyone joins. The simple ones don't do anything for you, Joe. Ah, that's a shame. Maybe I'll change your mind today because I've got another card in mind for simple stamping. Because simple stamping, basically, the January challenge that we've been given from Stampin' Up is different to just simple stamping. Simple stamping for me is just like, even using blends is a perfect way to do simple stamping because you don't need to get a massive amount of ink pads and you are already started. So as long as you have one stamp pad, some ink or, you know, blends, and you're not using the big shot. That's probably the key element. And also being able to use the note cards, that definitely helps because it can be a little bit overwhelming when you're first starting out, knowing how to cut your cardstock so that you get a card. You don't realize you're cutting it in half, but when you first start out, that can be a little bit overwhelming. So getting a pack of cards, and I'll show you all of the packs of cards we have available. So here's the number, sorry, I'll read it out to you, 148664. That is the number, and that is only while stocks last. And yeah, they didn't say when it was going. So I think it's just when, oh, sorry, it's the wrong one. That's the other one. You can order that one on my store. 149733. That's the stamping your way to the top. So have a look out for that one because that will be going once it runs out. And it's quite affordable and it's commissionable, which I don't think Stampin' Up have ever done that before with one of these exclusive stamps. So I think it's $37 in Australia, but you get the demonstrator discount, which is really cool. So if you're just starting out, you get 20%, but if you're above Bronze Elite, you get 25% and above. So that's a really good deal. Simple stamping, stamps, ink, paper, card. Thank you, Kerry. You've summed it up perfectly. Hashtag simple stamping. So I'm going to bring you round to my lovely table. Boom. Hello there. And for everyone watching who just said, how did she do that? Oh my goodness, how did you do that? Switcher Studio. You can pay me later, Switcher Studio. No, they don't pay me, but it'd be good if they did. I thought, oh, I'll sign up for the referral program. No, you have to be pro and paying like $1,000 a month to get referral. Oh. No, missed out. So, where are we going to start? I'm going to show you, I'll move that out of the way because I'm going to end up with ink all over me. Oh yeah, I already have, typical. So what I want to show you with these cards, firstly, all the different types of note cards. So we've already used all of these up, so I need to get another stash. I love that on the inside that it's already white. So we don't need to do an insert if we don't want to. You can, but it's already all happy and ready to go for us. So I really, really love them. So they're in the brand new Occasions catalogue. And you can see me. I'm like, where did the Occasions catalogue go? I just had it. So what page are they on? Let's have a look at our Memories and More. Here we go. So I don't know if I'm allowed to show inside the catalogue. There's this random weird thing going around. So I won't show it just in case. But if you look at page 26 of your Occasions catalogue, if you don't have a catalogue, please ask me for one if you live in Australia. If you don't live in Australia, please ask another demonstrator for one. Maybe that's why Stampin' Up don't want us to show it. Because, yeah, there's like, some are saying yes, it's okay. Some are saying no, it's not. So I have to clarify that one. So until I clarify it, I'm not going to show it. How's that? I'm just going to make sure. But anyway, page 26. So they're called the Happiness Blooms, Memories and More cards and envelopes. I will show you the envelopes as well because they're so cute. Like totes adorbs. In fact, I've got some of the bigger ones in my... So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it comes all together perfectly comboed. And for that whole pack in Australia, it's $14.75, and you get 20 of each size. So there's the smaller size that it comes with, and this amazing larger size, which we haven't put any sentiments on these. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? Because we thought, well, as we go along, we can add sentiments to it for whatever we need. So we might do, you know, congratulations one. So I might use this and say, what a dazzling demonstrator, or handmade by your biggest cheerleader, stamping, whatever we want to add to it, or any other thank you. But they're all there ready to go. So this is a really great way to be set and ready to go. Because look how beautiful these are. Like, I would be so rapt to get a card like this. And it's just so simple. I don't think you can get any more simple than this. So if you had a workshop, or if you wanted to get some friends together, I would highly recommend just buying the Memories and More card pack, which is $17.50 in Australia. That gives you 50 cards, like 50 of these beautiful cards, both the small and the large. Then you're getting the Memories and More card pack, and that's $14.75. So for, what is it? 20, about $31 it's looking like. For about $31, you're going to make 20 cards, plus have all these extra, which is amazing. Like, you know how expensive it is for cards. And to say, I handmade that. It's from me. I glued it down, I stuck it down, and it's from me. So it's a really, really great way to send something special to your friends. And it's simple. This is definitely simple stamping. So I'm going to show you what I did. I'll put them down there, and I'll put these away. I'll show you exactly how easy it is to do this. So I get my Memories and More card pack, and I get my cards here. I've already pulled some out, and I have another little trick for you that you may not realize, which is very exciting. And then I get my little card. So all I've got left is 3 and 3 envelopes, and they come with the envelopes too, which is really, really good. So you can get the Memories and More, the Happiness Bloom background ones, or in the annual catalogue on page 194. You can get the white ones as well. So there's 2 lots, and I'll show you some other options that we have for note cards and things. But it's already all pre-scored, pre-folded for you. Look at that. You just have to fold it over. Boom. Got yourself a card. I like to fold where it's got the raised bit. I like that to be the backbone. I don't know if that's right or not, but I've always found that that's a nice way to fold it. So there's those 3. Now, I've used quite a lot of these cards already. So I went through and I'm like, oh, which ones would I like to use for the front of my card? And some of them might be journaling ones, and that's fine. We'll just use the other side. Yeah, this is fantastic. A job well done. If someone's advanced or qualified recruit in my team, I like to send them something like that, or even an anniversary for Stampin' Up. But I looked at this and I was like, oh, but I really like this one, and I've only got some small ones left. And then I was like, oh, just cut it in half. So remember that you can even love it, chop it to your memories and more cards, because if it means you're going to use it, totes do it. So you're going to get 6 inches. They are. It's easy to go by inches with these cards. So I'm just chopping it at 3 inches. Boom. Done. And look at this. Because there might be some of the bigger ones that you prefer smaller. And then, ta-da! How cool is that? So simple. And I'll get my Tombow glue in my holder. Thank you for supporting Jodie and her husband. They are getting so many orders. She messaged me the other day and she sent us some freebies. There's the 3D printer Tombow glue holder. Go send her some more love. And she's so sweet. She's got an Etsy store and she's on Facebook as well. Someone wrote to me and they said, I just ordered 10 of them because they're the coolest little holders. Look, it's got the backs like this. And sometimes I even leave the lid off. Are the note cards big enough to be posted? That's a very good question, Joanne. I'm not sure. We have posted them and got away with it. But I usually, well, I can't say anything. But there's usually something else that goes with the cards. But, yeah. I would probably put it in an envelope. Because they do say the C, what do they say? The normal size, anything smaller than that in Australia, I don't think we can post. I don't think so. But anyway, we've done it a few times. It's gone through, but I wouldn't risk it. You don't want it not showing up. That would be very sad. Oh, that's good, Stacey. Yeah, get your Tombow holders. So now I can just sit it in there. And I can even sit it in there. And sometimes it like pulls a little bit of glue. And I'm like, it's all right. Just rub it off because it's plastic. Hey, Pop It Punch Art. So that is that. Now, I would just add a sentiment on top. And if I wanted to, I could use these beautiful elements here as well. There's so many different ideas that I can put here. They're super cute, aren't they? So they're the same. But then there's this one here as well. And there's quite a number of them. So you get a lot of stickers. Like there's a lot of stickers in here. I don't know if we comboed another packet. But there seems to be a lot here. But anyway, it's really, really cute and easy. So we can just put... let's put this one and see how this works. I might put 2 so that it sort of makes it pop a little bit. So you can just layer it like that. And go over here. Ta-da! There we go. Can we get any more simple than that? I didn't even stamp. No stamping required. And you might even like, oh no, I don't like that spot. Let's see. Yeah, you can peel it off. So we can go pull this off and just do it directly on, just so that it's a small layer. Maybe I'll do it like that. Yeah, that's cute. So it just looks like a little layer behind. And if you wanted to, you could even pop this on some dimensionals so that it has another look again. But that looks really cute. So that's that idea. Or of course, just add a normal sentiment like what we did with the welcome to the team. We just used a punch, stamped it out and stuck it on. And that's really, really cute. So there's that one. Can you get more simple? No, you can't. So we can all do simple stamping, but I want to show you a little bit of a stepped up version of a simple card. So that's another Memories and More one. One thing you do want to do if you collect a lot of these note cards is sort of get a cello bag. I noticed it today that you can sort of lose track of which note cards are which, particularly if you have your regular size note cards, because there's this other one here that's note cards size. So if you have your note cards plus your Memories and More cards, plus there's these ones here that I'm going to show you, you just want to sort of keep them all separate. So I'll just show you these ones. So this is a regular note card. There's also these ones in the annual catalogue, and these are just absolutely beautiful. Where can I find these ones actually? Is that them there? Yes. So this is the delightfully detailed note cards, but don't feel like you have to use the delightfully detailed paper with it. You can just use them as note cards so that they're already pre-printed for you. It's going to make your life a lot easier. It's also using vanilla, which is beautiful, and it comes with the envelopes. So that's the delightfully detailed. You also have the regular note cards, but then there's also these ones here as well, the narrow note cards. And I'll open this up to show you. Have I got the right ones? Yes. So there's a lot of different options, and this is perfect for the beginner stamper. So if you're watching this and you're like, I don't know where to start, I watch all these Stampin' Up videos and it looks way too complicated for me. Well, it doesn't have to be. These are really, really simple. So look at that. That's a little cute, different size note card as well. So I really want to start using these narrow ones because they're fun and they're different size and super cute little envelope there. And it's just great to pop in with a little something if you're sending someone something. It's just a great size card. But I'm going to show you today how we can step up these beautiful pre-printed ones. And I'm going to use the Rich Razzleberry. The other colour that you have here is it's Blackberry Bliss and Mint Macaron, just so that you know the colours. So what I'm going to do is I have pre-stamped this. I use my little stamp here. I cut this paper. Where have I got my little... Look at me. Where did it go? I will find the measurements. But I just cut a little bit extra. And what I'm going to do is show you how to use the blends, and we're going to stick this down here. Yes, gift cards work great in the narrow, yes. No, I doubt you can send them in the mail. They would definitely disappear, especially that small. I mean, I think we're pushing it with these size. I wouldn't even probably send that size in the mail, but it's just something that you would put with other things. That's how I would do it. If you're like sending a little gift to the team, or if you've got a friend and you're just dropping off some food for them or something, you just want something little and easy and quick that you want to add to it. And it might even be a perfect idea of if you want to do some crafting with some friends that aren't crafty. It's a great way of doing it. So I just want to show you how to use this. This size here, I've got it in metric. No, let me try it in my head because I did write it down. It's 10.7 by 7 centimeters. And in the inches or the imperial, it was, let's get my trimmer. I'm pretty sure it was, oh, there it is there. Yay. There we go. 4 1/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch. And then in the metric, 7 centimeters by 10.7. So that's all I did just for this. And you could do it off center. You could do it in the middle. So we'll have a look at where we want to put that once we've done some coloring. But I just want to give you some blends tips while I'm at it, because I know a lot of people struggle. Please tell me if you're listening. I did, Sarah. I did a chop. Please, if you're listening, tell me if you struggle with blends. This is time for an admission. Do you struggle with using blends? Off you go. Tell me your blends woes, because I'm here to help, and I have a little trick for you that may help make things easier. So what I'm going to do is just go around the edges and do the dark on the edge. I have found this to be the easiest way. And I am not a colour person. Like, I'm not a colourist. I'm not very good at colouring. Never really have been. But I'm telling you, these blends, they make you look like a professional. And that's all I'm going to do with the flower. So what we're going to do is now, yes, good, it's true, need to use them more. Yes, you do get intimidated by them, but I think that's the one thing why I wanted to show this today, is to not be afraid, and how you can, you know, use it so that it works. So if I come in here and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to colour this. Oh, this one's not so bad with this colour, but still you can see this like big line here and it just looks really random and weird. But what you've got to do is just keep going. Keep colouring until you see that blend really quickly. And I'll show you in the granny apple green too, because it will probably show up even more. But you've just got to keep going. And the reason why these alcohol markers are so good is because you can blend them and it's not going to wreck your paper. Like, it will bleed through the other side. See how we want to keep going. And it still has that beautiful depth to it. But no lines. So this here, you can see there's a big line there. So just keep going over it until the blend, that sort of big piece of dark starts blending in. You can see how it just disappears. You've just got to be patient and keep going with it. And then remember that you can come in a bit later, and we'll do a little bit of it now just to show you, is you can come in with your beautiful colour lifter. And this is a lot of fun using this because it just creates dimension and it just pulls off a little bit of that ink. So if you want to create like another bit of dimension, so just lightens it up and just again gives it more depth because you sort of got these different textures and different layers of colour. And we'll do, which one's, oh, look what I've done here. I was looking at it and I was like, this is looking very red, but that's okay. I was after Melon Mambo. It's real red. I didn't read the instructions. I like it with the real red. It's nice. It probably doesn't go very well with my rich raspberry though. I thought the Melon Mambo would go a lot nicer with that. But anyway, we'll test it out with this. We might even be able to do, maybe if we use a bit of mint macaron. Let's try that. We'll do a fixer-upper. What colour is this? This time I'll read the side of the, yes, I'll read the side of the the pen and get the right colour. So this one will probably actually help us to see that blending a little bit better too, because it's a lighter colour. So you can see here I'm not being very like fussy. You could just do one side if you wanted to. But, you know, I'm not a colorist. I'm just like, yeah, just chuck some dark on there. Because I know that I can come in with my light and all of that will get blended in. But what will happen is even though it's blended, it's still adding that beautiful texture to the leaf and that sort of element of light and shade almost. You like that card better. It's an interesting combo. I would never put real red with mint macaron, but it's actually not too bad. And then it's going to really pop against that. Look at that. I was going for Melon Mambo with Granny Apple Green, but you know, this is a pleasant surprise. We love surprises. I'll come in with, there's a fine tip and a light tip, by the way. So I'll do just little bits of the dark along the edge, and then on the leaves I'll just do the base. But yeah, it's surprising how many really struggle with the blends, and there's nothing to be afraid of. They are just so beautiful. And the difference between blends and the Stampin' Right markers is the fact that the Stampin' Right markers are not alcohol based. It means that they're water based. And if you use water on paper like this, it eventually clogs up the paper and it will tear a hole in it. Like, it'll pill, it'll lift up, and it will look terrible. Like, it won't blend. You can't sort of add depth of colour. You can't mix the colours like you can with the blends. Like, if I want to, I don't have to stick with just mint macaron here. I could actually come in with a little bit of granny apple green if I wanted to, and do more texture and more depth if I wanted to. But I keep it pretty simple because, as I said, I'm not like a super confident colorist, and so this works well for me, having just the combo of the two. Oh yes, you need to get all the new ones. And then I can add a bit of texture by doing some in the dark. So I'll just randomly pick a few here. And then some in the light red. I was looking at it as I was colouring it. I'm like, man, this mint macaron is so... I mean, this melon mambo is so dark. So it's not a huge difference with the light and the dark in those small flowers anyway. But if you wanted to, you know, really make a difference, you could just come into your lighter ones and really pull off that colour with your colour lifter. Another tip with the blends is to make sure that you're using Memento ink, because with the Memento ink, it's a water-based ink, and when you're using alcohol, you want to have water base. When you're using water, you want to have alcohol base outline, because if I put an alcohol base with an alcohol base, then the pens are going to lift that alcohol ink, that black ink, off and move it and spread, and it's going to be an absolute disaster. So just be aware of that. If you're not using the right ink for the job, you're going to have problems. So yeah, so there's a huge difference, Suzanne. So the blend, this is the blends, using it on paper, but what I do with the Stampin' Right markers is you use it to colour directly on the rubber ink pads. They don't work too well on the photopolymer, but on the rubber, as you can see here, it's absolutely stunning to be able to get this two-tone effect, and it's just so good. I'm sorry to hear that, Luann. Hopefully you can watch the replay and it's all good. I'll have the recording as well. So yeah, it's a big difference. And I like to use my markers to write on the inside as well. But yeah, the two blends, this is more for colouring. Your blends is more for colouring. Your Stampin' Right markers are more for stamping with. It's almost like an ink that you're using on your ink. Instead of stamping, you're colouring on the actual rubber itself. So I hope that helps. But this is your colouring, and also your beautiful pencils, although these ones are these the ones that are gone? They're the ones that made me cry. I hope they come back in the new annual catalogue. I'm keeping them just in case they come back. They better. But yeah, the watercolour pencils are another option, and also using the aqua painters with the ink is another option of colouring. But this is definitely my preference for colouring, is using the blends. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to put that on dimensionals and stick that down. And you can see that this is still a simple card. I know some of you don't think this is simple stamping, but it totally is, because there's no big shot. There's no punches even though you're allowed to use punches in simple stamping, but it's just sort of trying to use as few products as possible. So for those that are new, literally all you need to be able to do this card is a stamp set, these note cards, your real red, and your mint macaron blends. And so I can easily say to you that that is all you need to get started to make a whole heap of these amazing cards. And if you wanted to add a different element of color, then you can just add in a little bit. It's not going to cost you a huge amount. You're just going to add in a little bit of different of the blends. You might add in the Granny Apple Green and the Melon Mambo, and then that will go perfectly with your Blackberry Bliss background. So it's just gradually adding things in, but you're actually able to make something. And that's what we really want you to be able to do, is to make something straight away, and to make something that you can make quite a number of without too much stress. It's all pre-cut for you. It's all done for you. So you can literally do this same thing like on all of these cards, because these cards have 5 of each 4 designs. So there's the one design there, and then there's the other design. So there's like a light water wash one, and that looks gorgeous with that, like the ombre. But you can use the same thing. So that, I really hope that it helps the ones out there. Maybe if you live in Australia and you haven't done stamping before and you're thinking, I don't even know where to start. Well, this is a perfect place to start, to get going and to get happening. So I hope that that helps you. Let's just finish this off. And then, of course, all you need is just some glue. But even with this, not even glue, you don't need that. You could just buy some dimensionals. And they're really easy to get and really simple to purchase. I store mine in my little clear mat case. But, of course, you can just get a sheet. This is what they look like. And then use that to stick down. I even use the outside. That's the rule. We're not allowed to move on to the next one until we use the outside. And it's perfect for something like this. Now, the reason why I did a layer, so you want to be careful with your note cards. If you're doing it directly on, say, a narrow card, you want to have, if you're using blends, you want to have another layer. And that means that it's not bleeding through the cardstock. So, now I need blends. See why I keep telling you, you just need to join Suzanne. Because there's just always something more that we want. So I'm just going around, and I just like to do this because then I'm ready for when I need to use them. And it just means that it's like I've got all these dimensionals already created for me. Because I just come in and I go, oh, that's all right, I've already cut them all. And then it will mean that I use them rather than going to the next one. We all love a fresh sheet, but these are great. These are really cute, these outside ones, and they're perfect for a big space like this. We'll use the 2 dots in the middle that are left and one on the edge there. It's a bit close, but that's okay. Oh, forgive me. And then we just pull them off, the backing, and that is, oh, that's good, Suzanne. How exciting! A new crazy crafter. I'll be sending you one of these beautiful cards. Welcome to the team, Suzanne. Yay. It's going to be so good having you. You're going to absolutely love the Crazy Crafters group, and they're going to absolutely love meeting you. You will just be so overwhelmed with how much love and kindness and how you get welcomed. Now, the only big decision we have is, where do we place it? Where are we vibing it? Bottom, on the side. I just like to hover a bit and then work out where I'm vibing it. You know what? I'm vibing it. No, I'm not vibing it middle. I just keep moving it until I go, oh, my heart just skipped a beat there. And that is where it skipped a beat. Right in that corner there. And there you have it. How simple is that? And it still is a stepped up from simple. Like, simple doesn't mean just grabbing a stamp and stamping. You can use these colours. You can use blends. It's just there's no big shot Yeah, and it's using these amazing cards that are already pre-cut for you. So it's making your life a lot easier, and it's a perfect place to begin with. So I hope that that has helped you all. I hope you've learnt some new things about the blends. They are so beautiful, and as you can see, look at all of the ones that you can collect here. There's so many in the collection. In fact, I'll do a little full screen so that I can show you how beautiful they all are. So I'll put these ones back, my Granny Apple Green and my Mint Macaron. Of course, Bruno designed the colour scheme. Of course, he did all this for me. So which one's Melon Mambo? What are they? That's why I got confused, because I saw the Poppy Parade and thought that was real red. But is this Melon Mambo? No, that's Cherry Cobbler. That's Flirty. What's this one? Lovely Lipstick. Where's my Melon Mambo? I'm very confused. Maybe I'm missing a set. That is very strange, because they are definitely the Highland Heather. Well, there you go. I need to get myself a new set. We do have Melon Mambo in our set, don't we? If you go to the blends page 205. Ah, that's why there's no Melon Mambo yet. My husband got it from eBay. But when Stampin' Up brings out their one finally, we're hoping for one, but we couldn't wait. We just were like, oh my goodness, we need it now. I was putting it in tins, but I needed to put it in a container. And I love that they're individual compartments, but then you can put it all together, which is really cool. It's great for me because I can pull out the whole set. I cannot believe that there's not Melon Mambo. No. So we'll have to put in a sandbox for that one, Stampin' Up. We need Melon Mambo. Well, I'm glad that that worked out with the, I fell asleep. So I'm glad that worked out with the Real Red. How nice is that? So play around with some colours, because I know that eventually Stampin' Up are going to add every single colour. They've added some more this catalogue. The Occasions catalogue has 2 new ones. I think it's the Balmy Blue, and what was the other one that they added? Was it Mossy Meadow? No, I shouldn't even attempt to try and guess, because my brain is fizz right now. Look at me, I'm just like, la la la. Eventually these blends will show up. I'll just turn through every single page of the cat. Oh, finally. Mossy Meadow, of course. Page 36. So we've got 2 more. And did we get those? I'm pretty sure we did. Balmy Blue. Is that it there? Yes. So Balmy Blue and this one here, Mossy Meadow. Yeah. So those 2 are the new sets. And for a set in Australia, it's $15.50. So there you go. Thank you very much. So thank you for being here today. I really hope that you enjoyed my simple stamping, and also just a little bit of a technique on using the blends. There it is there. There's my screenshot. And also being able to use these amazing, amazing note cards. So have a look in your annual catalogue. On page, I just moved the page. Where are we? Not that one. Yep, page 194 and page 193. Both of those have incredible note cards. You want to get packs and packs of this, because it's just so handy to have all of these note cards ready to go. We've got the narrow, we've got the Memories and More ones, and now in the new Occasions catalogue, we've got the Memories and More Happiness Bloom ones as well. So collect all of them and get crafting, because it's really good to do a whole bulk lot all at once, and that way it's ready to go. It's sitting like what we did with the Memories and More larger ones, we have them sitting there with no sentiment on the front. And even the ones that do have a sentiment, we could cover that if we want to. We don't have to use that sentiment. I could literally get a piece of Night of Navy emboss and stick it over the top. So you have a lot of versatility, and it means that you're ready to go in a very quick and easy way, because we always want to have cards ready for any occasion and at any time. And this is a great way to do that. So thank you for being here, everyone. Please subscribe. Oh, you just jumped in, Anita. I'm just heading off. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to me. Make sure you're getting my notifications either here on Facebook, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, that you subscribe and click the bell. Apparently, you've got to click the bell as well to get notifications. They're making it harder. They're making it harder for you to see us. And I don't want to miss you. I want you to see all the things I'm creating. And we have an awesome week ahead. We've had so many blog hops and the international highlights this week. Plus, remember, I've changed my blog name, KylieBertucci.com. So it does mean a few links are still having a bit of a play up. So if you see a link, particularly on Pinterest, I've noticed just by changing the HTTPS, if you get rid of the S, for some reason it works. But if it has the S, it's not working. So that's my job. That's my to-do list this afternoon, to hopefully get that all connected and transferring. They don't make things easy. I'm telling you, my brain was about to explode trying to change my blog name. It's like, can't I just type it in and it changes? No, you need to do this and get the IP address and get the C name and the... But anyway, that's me. Over and out. Thank you so much for joining me. And Suzanne, happy shopping with your starter kit. And I hope that we get 40. We need 40 to join up to the Crazy Crafters team. We've had 6, so we need another 34. Today will mean, after you join, Suzanne, maybe 33 left to join during celebration for this amazing deal that we have right now. $169 to join. $315 worth of product that you get given, and you only pay $169 plus you get free postage. Don't miss this amazing deal. You know, after looking at all my cards, how many bundles you want, how many stamp sets you want. Now you want the full set of blends. So think about joining, because you get 20% off everything once you join, and you can just join to get the discount, which is exciting. So I'm looking forward to welcoming you to the Crazy Crafters team. And thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful crafty week. And we shall see you soon. Bye everyone. Thank you for your support. We love you all very much. Bye.